Okay, I'm just doing a streaming check. To ensure this is working correctly. Okay, yes, good. Good evening, everyone. If this is your first time joining us, a very big warm welcome, especially if you're Elaine Bailey, a big warm welcome. And for those of you that are returning to revalidate practice, a very warm welcome back. We're just going to wait one moment while some others I see are joining us now. So, meditation, coronavirus. How can we become stronger and deal with all the challenges around us? It's a very, very difficult time for many, many people. The threat of losing a job, or you may have lost a job. You're struggling financially. The agitation of isolation has become so much. We're obviously hoping here in the UK to have some lifting of those restrictions this weekend and from next week, but the threat of the virus still looms. So one amazing thing about meditation is that it will increase your immunity. Immunity is not only gained through good health, but obviously through diet, importantly, but also our mental state affects greatly our immunity. If we're constantly stressed or under pressure, this does not help and reduces our immunity. It, in fact, creates inflammation in our system because of all those stress hormones like cortisol that get injected into our system in that fight or flight syndrome. So we want to restore balance, and that balance is not only physically but mentally. So meditation is a perfect tool for doing this. What you're going to learn today is a very simple practice, and it's been adapted from our main course, which will soon be available for the first time online. Obviously, before we have not taught online, we have only taught face-to-face, but obviously in this changing environment, and I think the virus is going to be with us for possibly at least a year until there's a successful vaccine, we will all be at the threat of infection. So again, if we've strengthened our immunity, this will also mean that if we do contract the virus, we'll probably have a much lesser dose than we would normally if our immunity was low. Obviously, all the facts that are being shown at the moment is those people with the lowest immunities, and often that's because of age or other health conditions, are those most susceptible to the virus. So meditation is going to be a life-changing experience for you. Do not underestimate the power of the practice that I'm going to teach you, even though it's very, very simple. Because once you turn your attention within and get established at connecting to those deeper levels of yourself, then everything changes. So the first thing is, I want to ensure that you are sitting comfortably. So I'm just going to remove this and wheel back in front of the camera. So you see my hands are in my lap. I'm comfortably sat up on a nice chair. My hands can be joined like this or like this, and just put gently in my lap. Okay. We never cross our legs in meditation, but you may cross your ankles. Okay. So if you're sitting in bed, then you can prop yourself up. As I said, the important thing is to be reasonably vertical. Do not be too horizontal. Bed is also not a great place to meditate because we're so habituated with sleeping in bed that it induces those feelings that we sleep, and especially if we're tired, we probably will fall asleep. People do fall asleep in meditation, And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But when you realize you have slept, you should continue the practice for another 5 to 10 minutes. This will take that heaviness of sleep. And also, if you sleep in meditation, it proves that your body needs it. Meditation will often just put you to sleep. You will fall into that cavity of sleep to restore your physical and mental self. So don't worry if you do. Some people at the beginning of learning to meditate fall asleep a lot. This is just this adjustment period, especially when you learn our more advanced techniques. These are designed to integrate the body, mind, and spirit. And therefore, there are many changes physically, mentally, emotionally in this process. So we've talked about our position here. Now, if your children are meditating with you, that's absolutely fine. Small children won't have the capacity to meditate or sit comfortably for 20 minutes. So if they could do 5 to 10 minutes, this would be wonderful, simply because they'll be more manageable and less hyper. So the room around us, as you can see my little friend here at the back, I have a tea light burning. We never meditate in too dark a room. That's just there as to show you that a candle will create a lovely ambience. You could pull the curtains, leave a chink in the curtain to allow some light into the room. Never meditate in a darkened room. Table lamp, bedside lamp, any of those things are suitable. But we want to create a calm ambience. So that's why we reduce the light. Ensure, as I said, that you're sat comfortably. That's extremely important. And we never have animals in the same room as us while we're meditating. Be comfortable, be at a good warmth. Do not be too cold that you'll feel uncomfortable or too warm. And obviously we do not set alarms. So we need to time ourselves mentally simply by, as we start the meditation, saying to ourselves 20 to 30 minutes. Now, everything we've telling you has been tried and tested over the many thousands of people that we've taught around the world. I'm glad to say many of those have continued on this journey and have been with us for 20, 30, 40 years and are still experiencing the wonderful benefits of meditation. So that just continues on and continues on, provided you maintain regularity. So in our system, we meditate twice a day for 20 to 30 minutes. These are like massive energy boosters that lift our vibration, but obviously those energies will wane as we use them during the day. So we need to have another boost to keep that consistency. So meditating twice is very important, and it's very easy, if it is a high priority to you, to actually fit that into your day. So that's very, very important. So, okay, let's get going. So the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is to close your eyes very, very slowly, almost as if your eyes were stuck together. Okay, so let's do that first. Sorry, when you open them, as if your eyes are stuck together, just closing and opening the eyes should always be very tranquil and very slow and easy. Like everything in meditation, everything is very easy, lazy, and effortless. Good. So let's very gently close our eyes. Wait for 10 to 15 seconds. And then gently place your attention on your breathing, like the rising and falling of the chest, the air going in and out of your nostrils or your mouth. You can breathe through your nose or through your mouth. Either is fine. Do not try to alter the rhythm of your breathing. Just be the observer. So we're going to try this for a couple of minutes. Okay, that's lovely. Just open your eyes slowly. Really like this. Really, really slowly. Excellent. Good. Was that easy? Yes, I'm sure it was. So, in life, our attention is completely externalized. We never look inside ourselves. Okay, we're in our thoughts in our head, but it's up there. We never go any further, deeper down. So meditation changes our attention from looking externally to looking internally. So now, when I ask you to close your eyes, we're going to wait 10 to 15 seconds and place your attention on your breathing before. But this time, you're going to continue longer and into the meditation for the next 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. Don't worry about the time, I will call you back. And when I do call you back out of meditation, you must take at least 2 minutes before opening your eyes fully. So, basically, once your attention is on the breathing, just continue there. But after a while, you'll notice that your attention drifts off the breathing to thoughts alone. And this is absolutely fine. Do not try to alter it. Do not push thoughts out of the mind. So when you realize you're only having thoughts, without pushing those thoughts away, come back to the attention of the breathing. And continue then. That could be 10 seconds, 10 minutes, longer. It doesn't actually matter. When you realize you're only having thoughts and they have now dominated your mind without, and the important thing is that do not push them out of the mind. If you push them out of the mind, they will only come back with greater velocity. So we want to refine those thoughts, and thoughts that we have at the depth of meditation go through a great refining process where their attachment upon us is diminished. So let's continue on. Close your eyes slowly now. Wait 10 to 15 seconds and begin. So just to recap, place your attention on the breathing, the rising and falling of the chest. The breath going in and out of your nose or nostrils, nose or mouth. Don't try and alter the rhythm of your breathing. That's very important. Just allow it to just be there naturally and relaxedly. After a while, your attention will drift off onto thoughts alone, and that's fine and correct. Thoughts are an integral part of meditation, but when you realize you're only having thoughts, without pushing those thoughts away, come back to the attention of the breathing and continue this cycle until I tell you to stop. Enjoy. Okay, now, so just very, very gently. And firstly, take 2 minutes before opening your eyes fully. So really do take your time on this. Do not rush out of meditation because your metabolic rate will have reduced greatly. Your nervous system will have calmed down as well. So if we just open our eyes straight away, this draws our metabolic rate to the surface and our correspondingly our nervous system. And it's a bit shocking. We want to come out much more slowly. So don't be in a rush. And then remember, open your eyes really, really slowly. Okay, good. Wonderful. I really hope you enjoyed that and you felt some relaxation. So, if you need support after doing this practice, you can email us at support@physio.org, and basically we will respond to you with the answers to your questions. Do check back on the videos here. There's not going to be any videos for a few days, live videos. So there are some that are already recorded. So please check back into the recordings. Please also consider checking back onto our website, as we will be offering online courses now that will start in the next couple of weeks. So this will be our complete course, which is normally based over 10 sessions and takes between 2 and 3 months to complete. This is a fantastic course, a foundation course in meditation, and we've all been through that course and know its benefits. So you are going to learn several techniques there. So do you have any questions at this moment in time that I can reply to you before we reach our sort of allotted time? Please feel free. We'll wait a moment or two to see if you can put them in the chat box. So also do visit our social channels, Instagram, the usual, Facebook, Twitter, and just some parting reminders for the practice you've learned. So meditate twice a day for 20 to 30 minutes. Keep a clock or a watch handy, but if you need to, only look at that through squinted eyes. Be comfortable, be sitting generally quite upright. Do not meditate in too dark a room, and do not worry if there's lots of thoughts during the practice. That is quite normal. But when you realize you're only having thoughts, return to the attention of the breathing without pushing those thoughts away. Okay, so thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much indeed for joining us, some people online there. And as I said, please do use the support email to contact us again. Finally, meditation is a life changer. If you persevere and keep practicing, we can guarantee that it will change your life. So we hope you have the opportunity to teach our more advanced course, which details are on our website. And please keep in touch. So thank you very much for being with us today, and have a wonderful evening. Take care. Bye-bye now.